everybody, welcome back to City and County Credit Union's Money Lessons for Kids. I'm Lucy and I'm so excited that you're joining me today. So before we jump into the activity, let's go ahead and grab all the supplies that we need so we have everything in one place. So the first thing that you're going to want to grab is a pair of headphones, especially if you have anybody hanging around who maybe doesn't want to follow along on this lesson with us. Next, you'll want to grab a piece of paper, and then lastly, go ahead and grab something to write with. So that could be a pen, a pencil, markers, crayons, whatever you have at home will work great, okay? All right, so today's activity, we're gonna be talking all about having a plan for spending our money before we go to the store. So whether we're buying something really big like a bike or a scooter, or something smaller like a candy bar or an ice cream cone, it's really, really important that we have a plan for how we're gonna spend our money. Because if we don't have a plan, we're not gonna know how much money we plan to spend. Second, we might get to the register and realize that we don't have enough money to pay for all the items that we were planning to buy. And then lastly, if we spend all of our money in one place, we're not going to have room for savings. And savings are really important for when things pop up, like maybe you get invited to a birthday party and you need to buy a present for your friend. If we spent all of our money on ice cream cones the day before, then we're not going to have any money left over for that gift. So that's why saving is really, really important. So today's activity, we're going to talk all about making a plan, and we're going to do that with a little bit of grocery shopping, okay? So I've got a cart up here, and we're going to fill this cart with 5 items. And I'm going to pick out an amount that we can spend, so that'll be our budget for the day. And then we're going to write everything down on our shopping list. So I've got a shopping list up here, and I've got a line right down the middle, and I've written items on the left-hand side, and then price on the right-hand side. So I want you guys to go ahead and do that with your piece of paper. So write shopping list at the top, then make a big line right down the middle, and write items on the left, and price on the right, okay? And then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do some shopping together, all right? But before we get started with the shopping, we have to know how much money we can spend. So I'm gonna pick out a budget for us, okay? All right, here it is. I've grabbed a purse, and this purse has $25 in it. So I'm gonna go ahead and hang that up here so that we're always reminded of how much money we have to spend, okay? All right, so we need to buy 5 items with our $25, so let's go ahead and get started. So the first item that we need is a little bit of laundry soap, and this big tub is worth $7. And we know that we're getting low on laundry soap and we need to have clean clothes, so let's go ahead and put this in our cart. So I'm gonna hang this up right over here. And then what I want you guys to do at home is I want you to write laundry soap on this left-hand side, and then we're gonna put the price over here. So that was $7, okay? So we're gonna mark that down, and we're gonna keep doing that as we go through this activity, all right? Okay, next up we have apples. Now this is a big bag of Honeycrisp apples, which are some of my favorite. I love them as a snack. They are just so yummy. All right, so these apples are $3, and we know that this is something we eat pretty often, and we're running low on them, so we're gonna go ahead and add these apples to our cart. So just like we did last time, we have to make sure that this gets added to our shopping list. So I'm gonna write apples here, and then I'm gonna write $3 next to it, okay? So I want you guys to do the same at home, all right? Okay, next up, we have another one of my favorite items, and this is cereal. I love to have cereal for breakfast. I just think it's so yummy and quick and easy in the morning. So this cereal is $3 for a really big box. And we know that we eat a lot of cereal, so we're gonna go ahead and put this in our cart. So I'm gonna hang it up right over here, and I want you guys to write that down on your shopping list. So cereal on the left side, and $3 on the right side, okay? All right, I'm gonna grab the next item. All right, so the next item that we're looking at is a block of cheese. Now, I love cheese. I think it's a really yummy snack to have, but we were doing some looking through our fridge and maybe our pantry before we went shopping, and we noticed that we actually have plenty of cheese in the fridge. So this isn't something that we need to buy, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this back. And this is an example of why it's really, really important to have a plan in place before we go shopping, because if we would have gone to the store without looking through and making a plan, we may have bought some cheese and realized we had way too much in our fridge, and some of it may have gone bad before we had a chance to eat it. All right, so we've got 3 items in our cart right now, so we need to add 2 more. So next up, it looks like we've got some juice. So this is a big pack of juice for $4, and I love having juice in the fridge during the summertime, especially when it's really hot outside like it has been. So I'm gonna take this juice and I'm gonna put it into our cart. So I'm gonna hang it up there, and what do you guys think we should do next? Shout it out for me. Good, you got it. We're gonna go ahead and write juice on this left-hand side here, and we're gonna write $4 next to it because that's how much that juice cost. All right, so we've got one more item to grab, and that is a carrot. And I love carrots. They're a really good crunchy snack and they're really healthy for you. And this carrot costs $1, it's a whole bundle of them. So we're gonna go ahead and put that in our cart. So I'm gonna hang it up there. And then I want you guys to write, do you remember? Carrots on the left-hand side, and the price is $1. Okay, so once you've got that written down, we're gonna do a little bit of math. We've got our 5 items in our cart, so we need to do some math to tally up and see how much our total is. So I want you guys to add it up at home, and I'm gonna add it up here as well, okay? And then we'll come back together. All right, what did you guys get? Shout it out for me. All right, I got $18, all right? So we've spent $18 on these 5 items that are in our cart. So do you guys think $18 are more or less than $25? Shout it out. Good, if you said less, you are correct. Awesome. So we've got $25 in this purse here and we've only spent $18. So we know that we can go ahead and buy all these items and we'll actually still have some money left over for savings. All right, now that we've wrapped up our activity for the day, I have an at-home activity that I want you guys to try. So maybe your parents, your guardians, or whoever you're living with is going to the store to do some shopping soon. Before you go, I want you guys to sit down with them and help them make a list, and then go to the store with them and see how much the items cost once you're there. Once you get home, go ahead and take a picture of some of the items that you bought, maybe just some of your favorite items, and your shopping list, and send it to us at social@cccu.com. Thanks for joining me, everybody. Hope you have a great day.